Here is phase 2 of the bridge across the Western Throat at Union Station. But anyway, here's the bridge. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 supports to get it across. A little bit of adjustments here and there, but that'll give you the idea. It's got to come up so it'll clear these buildings, especially the lower Santa Fe one. So now I got to work on what each section of the bridge, the length, and how it's going to be, and then we'll go from there. So, but anyway, that's phase 2. The next phase will be kind of working on the bridge sections. So that's all for now. Bye. Here's the bridge supports or bridge piers with the shoes on top for the structure that goes on top of the bridge. So just to show you that they're all the way on there. I got them kind of painted a primer gray right now, but I use a glue stick to hold them down. Then next part, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and measure the distance between each set, and we'll let you see that. Goodbye for now. Part 2 of the Broadway Bridge project. What I've done is put the various bridge supports loosely just down on the table, just with glue stick, and they can be removed. So then what I've been doing, I'll stand up here, I'll kill myself getting up, is I've designated each one of these. I cut each one individually. So there's 7 sections, and that last one may need a little bit more adjustment, but that's okay. That can be done. Because I'll do the first one and then make sure that fits, glue down the supports, and then move on gradually. So, but since this bridge had to be kind of angled and curved slightly here and there, so, but like I said, that last one can be adjusted. I'm not worried about it too much. The bridge road will be roughly 70 millimeters, and then there's a top. There's going to be a sidewalk on one side only, and I've got the design. I'll show it to you in this video. But I only had enough room because I got to get in between these buildings. So, and there may be some more adjustments that need to be made, but this is how I'm going to proceed on this project. So, more to come later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Here you'll see the basic structure for the bridge, what we call the Broadway Bridge, in place next to the Santa Fe Freight House and City Ice. And what I did was I had to make sure, as I mentioned before, about all the turnouts that are here, so I need to be able to get at them. So I went ahead and did the supports for the bridge structure first, make sure that everything would be accessible. So, and then I did a cardboard template, essentially the same shape that went from the end of the layout all the way over to the wall. And from that, I used the measurements from that to build each of the support sections. And this is supposed to be like a webbing of steel girders. And you can see there's a little bit, I need to paint it, but yeah, you'll see here's it would be the concrete, and then there's the bridge feet to the support structure, and then the road will go on top of that. So, but that's essentially where we are with the bridge project. And that's essentially the next phase of the Broadway Bridge project, as you can see, and it seems to work. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is one of the prints of the bridge decking for the road. It's about halfway done right now, so I'd like to show it to you. That's all. This is the bridge decking just being test fit, and the last one, which is this one here, I got to add. I had to notch it, and I'll have to notch the other side. I needed to add another 5 millimeters to the left side, and it's a ½ an inch on the right side. So I'll be doing those mods, and then we'll come out with this one again probably tomorrow and see how it fits. All this has to be done before it's painted and the railings and everything are put on. Bye. Okay, I just wanted to catch up on where we stand, and the bridge deck, once it was lengthened, does fit. And what I'll have to do now is print off some more of the concrete wall sections, and we'll just take them from where they are all the way over to that building. So, but that last section does fit all the way over to the wall, and any of the cracks that you see in between the sections like there, I'll just use vinyl spackling to fill that in. But that is now ready for painting, and then I'll glue it down to the bridge piers, and then that'll be ready for the sides. So, but anyway, that's where it stands right now. On the workbench in the office, working on adding the just plug light system to the bridge. This is the initial placement. I had drilled the holes, and so we got them in there now, and I'll have to be running the wiring, which is all over the place right now. So I'll be running the wiring starting with this one underneath. I haven't decided exactly how to cover it up. I might use some wire glue that I have that's black that might work a little bit, and I'll take it down to this here, and then this will go down through the table under Union Station down to all the connections for the lighting system. I'll need 2 of them, the connections, because there's 2 sets of lights here. So so anyway, we'll be doing that off in the future. Thanks for watching. Just Bye. A short video. This is a test of the lighting on the bridge, and it's using that just plug lighting system. There's all the hookups over there, but this is just a test. What I did, and I'll show it in a subsequent video, is I used some 3/32 styrene tubing to run the lines underneath, so they're all under the bridge itself, and then they'll all gather down by the last bridge pier down there. So, but anyway, that's where it stands right now. It probably needs to have that white line down the middle, but I'm waiting on that, so I may go ahead and put it up on the layout and see how it looks. So see you later. Bye. Hi everybody. The Broadway Bridge, as I'm walking up to it, is in place. I went ahead and just put a few vehicles on it just to see what it looked like. You can see there's a thicker post back in there, and that's the one that brings the wires down, and the wires are down here for the lights, and that'll be the final thing, is to check the lights out again in place. So I am still waiting on the white line for the middle, but you know, it eventually will come. So but anyway, that's what it looks like right now. And like I said, it's still got a final test, but I think it looks pretty decent. So and it kind of continues the urban look that I'm looking for in the Union Station area. So So we'll see you for the final video. All right, this is the final test of the bridge, and I got all the lights working. Of course, it's an electrician's nightmare under here with all the stuff, but they do work. And the only remaining thing to do to the bridge is to add the white line down the center of the bridge, and that one will be done. And remember that this bridge is totally removable from the top of the layout. So the only thing that would need to be done would be the disconnection here, and then the whole bridge can be just lifted off the table completely. So, but anyway, this will complete the bridge project.